Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching us. You are welcome once again to your favorite program, our favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. I have with me here in the studio today, Richard Adeyinka Emmanuel, the CEO, Data Home Research and Communications Limited. Baba Richie, you are welcome to the program today.
Thank you for having me, and
Happy Workers' Day. Yes, today is Workers' Day.
To all Nigerians.
To all Nigerian workers and workers all over the world. That we are talking of workers who are doing their job diligently and patriotically. Yeah. That we wish you a happy Workers' Day, and we pray that your labor shall not be in vain. Amen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is how we want to kick off the program today. Top of the bill today, we want to look at democracy in Nigeria. Recently, the governor of Delta State, Governor Sheriff, along with his cabinet and every structure of the party in Delta State, for your information, Governor Sheriff formerly belonged to the PDP, but he has defected now to the ruling All Progressive Congress. And before you can say Jack Robinson, the call out there, the chorus is that, oh, Nigeria is tilting towards a one-party state. And for some of us, we laughed. The reason being that in 2003, when former President Obasanjo unleashed this political tsunami, out of about 36 states, PDP was in control of almost about 31 states. We had AD was able to recover Lagos, or sustain just Lagos. You know, they lost about 5 states in one false swoop. Yeah. So, but in this particular democracy, the APC has about 22 to 23 states. Yeah. The PDP has about 11 or thereabouts with some Abga has one, Anambra, Labour Party has one, Abia, NNPP has one, Kano. So I don't understand. Maybe 11 or plus the other 3 states that we have mentioned, Abga, NNPP, and LP. Maybe though, if we had those 3 states to the, that's about 14. So I don't get the cry about a one-party state.
So I think the people in APC, they are very lazy and they are also lousy, and that is why you see even their governors, the way they carry on, that I will decamp tomorrow, I will do tomorrow, all of them. That is, even you mentioned AD. In 2003, when AD lost 5. 5,
yes. Ondo, Oyo,
the governors, yes, and Ekiti. Those 5 governors, I don't want to say it categorically that they supported President Obasanjo wholeheartedly. I don't want to say that. But even if that is the case, they were not lousy about it. They did not make it look like I want to kill AD intentionally. Do you get? You just heard that election held and results announced. Before you know it, only Governor Tinubu remained in office.
Survived the onslaught.
Adefarati,
Adebayo,
and Bisi Akande were all gone.
Yeah.
So it is the noise now that makes it look like one part we are tending towards a one-party state. But for me, that is not the case. For even the comment of this man, Sheriff in Delta,
yes,
it is the data is out there. PDP should just sit down and put the data together and interrogate the data. The combined strengths of Governor Sheriff himself and Ovie Omagigi, let us assume now that they are back together. they are in the same group.
They are in the same camp.
The only in last election 2023, Governor Sheriff was able to give his party 60,000 votes, even when he had about 360 for his own election. Ovioma Agege was able to gather 40,000 votes for APC, even when for his own vote he got 240. So what we are saying is that the combined strength that we have witnessed now is just about 100,000, not even up to 160 that Labour Party, 160 that Labour Party had to win the state for its president. In a nutshell, for me, nothing has changed. The governor will still win his election because all election is local. If you look at the noise even about voter apathy only relates to the presidential election, not at the state level. At the state level, you still see governors.
No, I disagree.
Governorship candidates.
Yes, I disagree.
Still, that is, we are giving you the data now.
Hold on, Richard. If you are comparing the 2003 to 2023, I don't think it is right, because you and I know very well that no two situations are the same. The circumstances under which the elections were conducted in 2003 and 2023 are poles apart.
I agree.
If the APC were able to lose to the AD then lost those states because they fell for the trickery
of the president
of Obasanjo, because a lot of us had warned that don't support him, let him run his election himself, don't use this parapo because he's a Yoruba man. At the end of the day, if you look at the history of Obasanjo, he has always been a treacherous human being.
I don't have fact.
No, I have fact. Obasanjo is somebody who will tell you good morning, and with all due respect, he was a former military man, and if you know what subterfuge means in the military, system, where the plot is to tell you I'm going here, meanwhile he's coming this way.
You are going.
So we won, but that is by the wayside. That is by the wayside. When you are talking about Governor Sheriff now and Ovioma Agege, you are looking at the figure they were able to pull in 2023. But I can tell you that the circumstances in 2023, if you look at it,
this one has nothing to do with 2023.
Okay.
I am saying that the noise PDP is making.
Okay, the noise PDP is making.
That they want to make our nation a one-party state.
Okay.
I am saying that, for me, it is unnecessary.
Okay.
It is uncalled for.
It is not true.
Because the data...
It is not true, because the facts on ground does not support it
at all.
Absolutely.
So, I do not... That is why I said the strength, all the noise now since Sheriff and Okowa decamped has been that, we must reclaim our mandate. See, put your hearts together first. You have not done the right thing before you now, because at the end of the day, you are still going to come back to Nigerians and say, please vote for us. If you are able to have a candidate, consensus candidate, and say, this one will fly our account.
You are foreseeing the crisis ahead because of what has started.
Yes, I'm saying that, put your heart together. This is not the fault, even if we say we are going towards a one-party state.
We are not.
It is not the fault of the president and the ruling party.
Yeah.
If you have shameless people in your party who cannot stand by their words and say, this is my mandate.
No,
I get this mandate.
And what do you mean by shameless?
The shamelessness here is that morality.
Yes.
This is not law.
Okay.
This is not law.
Yeah, let's go there.
Sheriff and and all of those.
Yes.
For me, they have not violated any law.
Yes.
They have freedom of association.
The shamelessness is what I want you to
now,
define.
Morality.
Okay, morality.
If you hold in 2003 that we cited earlier,
yes,
the Oshobas, the Lamadeshinos, they did not decamp to PDP.
Yes.
Whatever it is that happened, whether by design or by another crook means, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
They
No, that is another discussion for another day.
They remained in their party, and what happened, happened.
Yes.
You can remain in your party and still, after all, only 17 states were able to deliver the mandate for their presidential candidates.
Okay.
Whereby, as we have it right now,
Yeah.
17 states
Yeah.
are ruled by just one party.
Yes.
If you have PDP here, at the presidential election in 2023, their presidential candidate also won of their party.
Yes.
Only 17 states deliver the mandate to their presidential candidate.
Yes.
The remaining 19 and Abuja, you have a governor from PDP and you have presidential candidates from Labour winning it.
Yes.
You have it staggered like that.
Yes.
So, in Oyo, Makinde won.
Yes, but
APC still won. So, it did not move the mandate of PDP
but Richard,
and
you
decamp
don't
to APC.
Richard, the reason for the decampment or the defection of Governor Sheriff,
yes,
I don't think it's something you have the facts.
What are
There's
the facts?
some information available to him that he will not disclose to you.
Like what?
I'm not Governor Sheriff.
So, on the basis of what?
I don't believe if somebody, hold on, Richard, you and I know that since 2023, when the PDP violated its own agreement,
yes,
don't forget why the PDP lost the presidential election in 2015 was also because of this violation by former President Goodluck Jonathan.
Yes.
When the information we have, though we were not there, was that they agreed that he should do one term and allow power to shift.
That is the
but
information
we have. Yes, because we were not there. But he reneged. And they all came together and pushed him out.
Yes.
So now in 2023, it is not in 2025 that Governor Sheriff is decamping. It is not about power shifting now. It is maybe Governor Sheriff is still carrying. Yes, I'm saying maybe because I'm not Governor Sheriff. I can't speak for him. Because in the carryover of the crisis that has rocked the party over the presidential ambition of a former vice president.
Still not enough.
Atiku Abubakar.
Yes.
Must have been those factors that
puts him now.
Yes, equal. I'm saying equal because those are the facts on ground.
That is conjecture.
Okay.
That is not a fact.
Yes, okay.
The fact is that you got your mandate
from
a different party.
Yes.
Now, moving it to another party. Is what the shame is, where the shame is. You should be morally upright and say, we've had it now, where somebody decamping in the Second Republic say, I resign my appointment here or my mandate here because I want to go to this party. So you should be gracious enough to say, I don't want to belong to PDP anymore. The mandate of PDP that I'm carrying, I want to leave it so I can go to APC. He has done what he has to do. My advice for PDP is that put your heart together. Put your house in order. Whatever, you can't solve a problem by running away from it. But now he has run to APC. What happened to those who ran to APC in 2014? That
is their
form of. Now they have run back and they have no party to return to. Where is the party? Is this PDP? Is this the PDP?
And you say PDP is not a party?
Is this the PDP they decamp from?
And that is not my business. But that PDP is a party.
It is not the same PDP they left.
I wouldn't know.
So, Sheriff that is going, it doesn't mean that the people of Delta will follow him.
Well, we wait to see when we go to the polls.
Sheriff and Oviomagege is just 100,000.
But don't forget that you have said earlier on from your opening salvo, you said every politics is local.
That is what I'm saying. That
so
for
if
him,
you want to assume
nothing has changed for him.
Okay.
The people will still vote him.
Okay.
As their governor.
Okay.
But when it comes to the presidential election,
yes,
it doesn't mean people will follow him to APC.
Well, you can't say.
Vote. No, based on 2023.
No,
his candidate got 60,000.
Richard,
where he got 360.
Wait. You know the sentiments that pervaded the 2023 election.
Emotion will come into
now. So you cannot
make people to follow him to APC.
Because we have both agreed that those two situations are the same. So you cannot run with that
our
belief.
Candidate.
Yes.
When you say Obasanjo is treasurers are the language you use, our governorship candidate are even more dangerous. Because during campaign,
yes,
what they will tell the people is different for themselves, but for their own candidature. Yeah. What they will tell their presidential candidate is another thing.
No, Richard, their presidential candidates will come and talk to the people.
So if the people accept him,
yeah, of course, if
they don't accept him,
that's the people's choice.
So right now, that is what, to buttress my point, that the fact that he has moved to APC does not mean the people will move with him.
We wait to see when we go to the polls in 2027. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We want to go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch the conversation. We'll be right back.